should I just always do the intro?
I mean, if you want to.
Do you want to do it this week? I've done it the last 3.
Nice.
Okay.
Hello there.
My God. Hey. Welcome back to Irrelevant Brax. That is what you're supposed to say.
I wanted to say hello first. I didn't want to be rude.
Okay, well then do the intro.
Welcome back to Irrelevant Brax. This is episode 4. Deadly Dose.
Deadly Dose. We're dosing it up, boys.
Yeah, so this is basically an episode on all the poisonous stuff. All the stuff you should stay away from.
All the things that could kill you, because there's a lot. And these ones, you won't see it coming, because they don't have claws or teeth or claws. I can't think of what else do vicious animals have?
Claws or teeth. The question, answer.
Oh, we need to answer next week's question.
Yeah.
Rewind, go back. What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we don't know what it is.
We don't know what the question is.
So the question of last week, which James will give you the answer, was what is the world's largest crustacean, which is?
The answer to that interesting question is the Japanese spider crab with with a leg span of 12.5 feet or 3.8 meters.
3.8 meters, that's insane. That's
a massive crab.
Yeah, apparently they like come up once a year to because they're deep sea crabs.
Yeah.
But apparently they come up like once a year for mating or something. And then there's just these like giant crabs on the beaches in like Japan. That would be terrifying.
I've seen a few photos where they like sit on like dustbins.
Yeah.
And they like cover the entire dustbin and
Yeah.
it's like a baby. It's not even like
it's insane.
an adult, and it's just insane.
They're spooky looking boys. Maybe we should go as giant Japanese spider crabs for Halloween this year.
3.8 meters. That's 2 people.
That is 2 people, yeah. Because I'm 1.7. So that's even more than me.
Well, I'm 6 foot. That's like 183.
Yeah.
Ish. So about 2.
Yeah.
Just over 2 of me. Like tall. Dang.
Did I say 180? Did I say 187 or did I say 170?
You said 170.
170. Okay, I panicked. Okay, so
You're
this
not a
week we are
giant.
we're talking about other deadly things. Not that spider crabs are deadly.
Well,
But we're talking about deadly things.
Yes, deadly dose.
Things that don't maul you to death. They kill you silently and quickly like a spy. They're like spy creatures. I think you usually go first. I don't know who went first the last time. Was it me?
You know what? You go first.
I'll go first. Because I have been dying to tell you about this because I'm kind of happy.
You were so excited.
I'm kind of happy
today, so.
that James didn't do this one because when I found it, I'm like, how did James not know about this when he was doing his research?
What did I do now?
Today, I am going to tell you about the blue-capped Ifrit, which is
I don't know.
bird.
What's an Ifrit?
It's a poisonous bird.
That's so funny.
For context, James is the birdie one of us.
Yeah.
So I was very shocked that he didn't find about one of the 3 poisonous bird species in the entire world. There are only 3 of them. Guess where they're from?
I've never heard of an Ifrit.
Ifrit.
How do you spell it?
Ifrit.
Yeah, that's out of my vocabulary.
It's you get them in New Guinea.
Okay.
And all 3 poisonous bird species are found in New Guinea.
Okay.
Interestingly enough. Its scientific name is Ifrita kowaldi.
Okay.
Kowaldi.
Kowaldi.
And it is not normally poisonous, so when they like pop out of their little eggs, I am assuming they come from eggs, they are
birds.
Yeah.
Hello.
When they pop out of their little eggs, they are not poisonous.
Okay.
They embezzle their poison from food, which I thought was so interesting.
Okay.
So by eating food, they then become poisonous.
Okay.
And they consume beetles of the genus Chorosine.
Okay.
Chorosine, which contain high levels of batrachotoxins, okay, which is a type of batrachotoxin. So homobatrachotoxins, which is a type of batrachotoxin. Okay, you with me?
Yeah,
okay.
I guess.
Which they're a potent neurotoxic steroidal alkaloids. We're going to get into what that means because people are going to listen to that and they're going to be like, okay.
Yeah.
Go, baby, go. Good on the poison. Okay, and they assimilate the toxin into their skin and feathers, and the assumed reason as to why they do this is to protect themselves from predators and parasites.
Okay.
So they don't get as many predators and parasites. Interestingly enough, just by handling them, without your hands like covered in gloves or anything, humans can experiencing numbness, tingling, and sneezing just from touching them.
Cheapers.
They are the same as Colombian arrow frogs, which is a type of poisonous frog. And they do so, both of them consume the same type of beetles, and both of them assimilate the poison into their skin. Cool.
That's
Isn't
really
this so
cool.
cool,
That's
though?
actually really cool.
Isn't this insane?
Wait, what's the bug genus again?
Choricine.
I'm gonna make a shampoo and I'm gonna call it Choricine. Like that. Imagine just on an ad, like someone say Choricine.
That is good. You can use it as your ex. You can market it as ex revenge shampoo.
Yeah.
Choricine.
Poisonous shampoo.
So to be
It's gonna be amazing.
That is gonna be amazing. But I'm gonna tell you why you probably shouldn't make poisonous shampoo. So I'm gonna get into the biochemistry here. I've dumbed it down. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna be talking about super hectic stuff. So they're lipid soluble. Basically, that means they can pass through a cell membrane easy, but they can't travel in your blood easy. So they struggle to travel in your blood, but like all of the cells in your body, they can slide in and out like nothing. They're just sliding into your cells' DMs like no tomorrow. So they attack something known as sodium ion channels, which are, you have sodium ion channels in your body. It basically just allows sodium, which is a salt, into or out of a cell, and that's very important for the functioning of cells. And it's particularly very important for the functioning of nerves, and they specifically attack sodium ion channels in the nervous tissue.
It's also muscular tissue.
Yes.
So your muscle cells also have a lot of sodium requirement.
But these toxins specifically attack nervous tissue. They irreversibly bond, which basically just means that once they are besties with the sodium ion channel, they never are not besties. They're BFFs for life, guys. And when I say for life, I mean for life. They never let go, and they jam them open, so they basically stop them from being able to close. And essentially the signal from the nervous tissue to the muscle tissue cannot happen because sodium ion channels in nervous tissue are important for muscle function.
Yeah, exactly.
Deep breaths. And they basically cause paralysis. So that is why we call them a neurotoxin, because they cause paralysis. They stop your nervous system from working like a hard working woman. They can also cause arrhythmia, which is cardiac arrest, and eventually cardiac arrest. Arrhythmia just means your heart beats abnormally, and repeated arrhythmia or continuous arrhythmia can cause cardiac arrest. Interestingly enough, about this particular poison, there is no antidote.
Nice.
Cool, huh?
Isn't that great?
But because nature is strange, tetrodotoxin, which is found in pufferfish.
Yes.
Pufferfish are also very deadly. Are we talking about pufferfish today?
No, not today.
Not today. But pufferfish, the tetrodotoxin found in pufferfish, in some pufferfish, it minimizes the effects of this toxin because it blocks sodium ion channels.
Okay.
So it does the opposite of what this toxin does, and therefore can stop the toxin from killing you or paralyzing you. Pretty cool, huh? That's my blue-capped Ifrit.
I was gonna say that's bird right there.
That's a bird, bro. Who knew birds? Like, birds are the last thing you'd expect to be poisonous. A bird can paralyze you. Don't touch them. They'll
if you're in New
numbness.
Guinea, a bird can paralyze
Honestly,
you.
though,
Sorry.
New Guinea, guys. Wild place. Shout out if you're from New Guinea.
Yeah, hit the comments if you're from New Guinea. If you've seen the bird,
Yeah,
don't touch it, but just tell us if you've seen
cool.
it.
It's got like blue tips on its wing. It's quite pretty.
Picture. Beautiful.
But yeah, it's quite a pretty bird. It's like brown, and then it's got these like bright blue wings.
Okay. Yeah, that is interesting.
What is called a blue-capped, so
yeah,
you'd expect there to be blue somewhere.
Yeah, I guess.
Your turn. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the box jellyfish.
Oh yeah, I know somebody who was stung by the box jellyfish.
Really?
Yep. Or they thought they were stung by the. Anyway, tell us about the box jellyfish.
I was gonna say, if they're alive, they were not stung by the box jellyfish.
There is an antidote for it though, isn't there?
I didn't find one.
Okay, I'm just gonna let him talk. I'm jumping
There
the
are,
gun
there are
here.
many different types though.
Yeah.
So maybe, but this
Yeah.
one is specifically the Australian one
Yeah.
because it's found in the ocean just north of Australia.
Yeah.
I think it's part of the Pacific Atlantic.
Yeah, it's part of the
Yeah,
coral
so I've got
reefy,
here
isn't it?
the Indo-Pacific and Northern Australian
It's
Ocean.
a reef boy, isn't it? It's part of reefs? Or is it a
Sometimes,
deep sea
but
boy?
It goes between both.
Okay.
Right. So this is the scientific name. Jeepers. Chironex or Chironex flickeri.
Flickeri, okay.
I should have rehearsed that. Anyway, it's named after its shape because the
It's a box.
shape is very box-like.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Crazy
and
box-like.
They've got very, very long tentacles.
Yeah, they've got crazy long
with
tentacles.
little darts of poison at the end, basically.
Oh, only at the end?
At the end of the tentacle.
So not along the whole tentacle.
But the thing is, if the jellyfish is coming at you, it's going to target you with those darts of poison.
So it goes backwards.
They're called nematocysts. I learnt about them in zoology.
Okay.
So it's basically like it's a round cell,
yeah.
and it's got a little hook on the end. And the hook can basically invert and...
So it's kind of like a snake fang, but on a jellyfish.
Pretty much.
The
And
zoologist in him died when I said that.
Yes. Basically, yeah, the hook comes out and the poison goes in. And when the poison goes in, it causes paralysis, cardiac arrest, and then you die after 2 minutes.
Yeah, so it's a neurotoxin.
So,
Simply.
also neurotoxin, exactly as Anna explained.
It basically stops your nervous system from working.
It goes for your nerves, goes for those muscles, and causes you to stop functioning.
I said hearting. It
stop
causes
lifing,
Stop lifing, yeah.
within 2 minutes.
Stop chilling on the vibes.
But yeah, this specific species has a 1 foot body, or 30 centimeters, the size of a ruler for us in South Africa.
Yeah, a ruler.
And they've got 10-foot tentacles, which is 3 meters.
Nuh-uh.
So they're big.
I'm not swimming in Australia. This country is insane. What is this place?
I think we need to do an Australia episode.
Yeah.
Just where we just
also,
go into the whole of Australia.
I guess because it's episode 4 now. We can talk about this. We have a goal, because goals are important, that when we hit 1 million listens, total, across all platforms, I think is fair to say.
Yeah.
We will go to Australia and do a bunch of extra content there. So we'll go to like nature reserve.
Yeah.
Our logic was that if we get to 1 million listens at some point, we will be hopefully making some money from this.
Yeah. Well, let's hope, eh?
Let's hope.
Fingers crossed.
We're not doing it for money, but hopefully then we will get a little bit of moolah and we can do cool stuff like going to nature reserves and showing you cool things and taking you around the world and showing you all the amazing conservation that's happening.
Yeah.
That's the goal eventually. And the delusional goal is that we're going to open our own nature reserve. Goals are important, guys. Yeah. Even if you never reach them. Box jellyfish, 10 meters.
Australian box jellyfish.
10 meters.
They feed on 10 meters, no, 3 meters, 10 feet.
10 feet, 10 feet.
Okay. They feed on shrimp and small fish.
Okay.
And they use the tentacles to kill their prey instantly.
Why do you need such long tentacles for small fish?
I'm assuming like small fish are quick boys. So it's kind of like
it wraps around.
Yeah.
Them.
So it's kind of just like a...
Because isn't that how jellyfish often do it? They like wrap?
Yeah, most of them.
Because not all jellyfish are stinging, right?
Not all of them, no.
Yeah, some of them just...
Some of them don't even have tentacles. They're just
they're just
a small
blobs.
bob that like goes...
They just do this for their life.
So yeah, I also read up on another species of box jellyfish. Like I said, there are many others. And it's basically the Arukandji box jellyfish. And this is the smallest one.
Okay.
And it's smaller than your thumbnail.
Okay. I have pretty small nails, but yeah, I'll keep going.
Well, it's smaller than an average thumbnail.
Okay, fair.
So I didn't read too much more on it because obviously, like I say, I was going more for the poisonous side of things. But I just wanted to...
Is it also poisonous?
Yes.
Okay.
I just wanted to illustrate, like, how in a general classification, so let's say box jellyfish, so all the jellyfish that are box-like, you get so many different sizes even, just as it is. And yeah, picture of the Arukandji
Yeah.
Fuck jellyfish.
Are you ready for the greatest thing you're ever going to hear in your entire life? I've kind of told you this already, but
Okay,
it was a couple of months ago.
That's a bit of a promise, but let's see if
This
we
is
can
the greatest thing
live
ever.
Okay, hype.
This is the deadliest tree in the world.
Deadliest tree, okay.
Okay, it is the Manchineel tree.
Okay.
It is Hypomane manchinella, that is the scientific name, and of course, because it's deadly, it's part of the Euphorbiaceae family.
Okay.
Those who don't know, Euphorbiaceae or Euphorbia family, poison. Like most of the members of the family have some kind of poison in their sap. Where they are known for having a milky sap. It's one of their defining characteristics. We have a ton of euphorbia. We have a euphorbia plant in South Africa. I forgot the name. It grows in our garden. Actually, no, it doesn't because we have dogs. It grows super tall. It can grow like 5-6 meters tall.
Okay.
And it's often yellow and red at the top and green at the bottom. And it kind of looks like coral, actually. It kind of looks like coral growing on land. And it has a white sap. If you touch it and you touch your eyes, you can go blind. And if dogs eat it, they can die. Anyway, this is the deadliest tree. It's also part of the same family as that, but it's not that. It's found in the Caribbean, the Gulf of Mexico, and in Florida, because all good things go to die in Florida. Florida's so deadly, guys. We talk about Australia, but Florida scares me.
Okay, so we have a New Guinea episode, a Florida episode, and an Australia episode at some point.
At some point, yeah. It grows.
So subscribe so we can do this. We can go to these places and not die.
It grows to 12 meters, and it has a 60 centimeter thick stem or trunk.
Okay.
It has sweet scented fruits.
Okay.
And this is where all good things go to die.
Nice.
They smell very nice. They look like crab apples. Do you know what crab apples are?
I have seen one or two in my life.
People used to eat crab apples all the time. They were a very common food that was eaten in Europe.
Okay.
They either grow singly or in pairs. They are yellow or reddish. And they're very cute looking. They're like little bubble apples. They're so cute. I love them. All parts of this plant is considered poisonous.
Okay.
Every piece of it. There is not a single part of this plant that is not considered poisonous.
Okay.
Consumptions of the fruits is potentially lethal. So it's not always lethal.
Okay, so you can survive it.
You can survive it, but it causes burn-like blisters in the mouth and esophagus and can cause intense inflammation and swelling.
Okay.
There are a number of explorers and pirates and people who found these trees and were like,
fruit.
Yeah, and then they died.
Well, I mean, I guess also from like the pirates of the old days, scurvy was a real thing.
Yeah,
so vitamin
fruit
C
was considered important. Yeah.
So as soon as you see a red or yellow fruit, you're gonna go for it. Yeah. In those days, of course.
In those days.
These days, it's like, okay, just be careful. Don't eat anything in North America from a plant.
But this is where this becomes the greatest tree on the planet.
The greatest tree, okay.
The barks and leaves have a milky sap, right? Milky sap, remember, poison.
Yes.
And it contains a compound known as phorbol.
Okay.
Phorbol, which causes a strong allergic reaction and skin reaction if you touch it or thing it. But this is so great. When raindrops mix with phorbol and they fall on you, they cause chemical burns on your skin. It's an acid tree.
Oh my goodness.
So when it's raining, and it rains a lot in the Caribbean and Gulf of Mexico and Florida because it's tropical, so it rains a ton. When it rains, if you're standing under this tree and it rains, it mixes with the sap and like the bark, and it makes an acid with the phorbol, and it can cause chemical burns, and you can get it can cause strong enough chemical burns that you blister, not just that you get a skin irritation, that you blister.
Beautiful.
How fun. All of y'all are writing fantasy stories. The Manchineel tree. Manchineel. Simply touching the tree can cause the skin to blister, and burning it the smoke can cause irritation of the eyes and sometimes blindness. There was what's his name? Jonathan Cook? Who was the bruh? Cookman.
Who's Cookman?
He was an explorer.
Okay.
Jonathan Joseph James Cook. James Cook. James Cook, when he arrived in Florida, he ordered his men to collect fresh water and to cut down the Manchineel trees, and they cut them down and they rubbed their eyes. Okay. And supposedly his entire crew went blind for 2 weeks.
Jeepers. Okay.
Yeah, it's hectic. Natives in the area that this tree is found used it to make poison arrows.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the
Interesting.
mansional tree. It's my favorite tree on the planet. And oh, if you ever are in Florida and you're like, bruh, how do I know which tree? Apparently, it's by law they have to mark them because they're so poisonous.
Okay.
So they'll often have a large painted red ring around the trunk,
Okay.
or they will have a sign indicating that they're poisonous. They'll have like a skull and crossbones or whatever. Don't touch them.
All right.
But yeah, they're the greatest tree ever, and I love them.
Nice. You showed a lot of excitement for that.
I love that tree. It's
Cool, yeah.
I love the idea that trees can burn people. We burn down trees all the time. They
Yeah.
should be able to burn us back.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
only fair. Fair's fair, guys.
Fair, it's fair. Quality, guys.
Equality. What's your last one?
Okay, my last one is actually really cute. And that's
Okay.
why I included it here. Very colorful.
Oh, I know
Very,
what
very
this.
colourful,
Oh, I
but
know
very,
what
very
this is.
cute.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the poison dart frog.
Ba, 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 ba.
Now, these guys are so diverse
Yeah, they're crazy.
that they have their own family
Oh.
called Dendrobatidae.
Oh, so you're not even talking about a specific species. Just
I'll
the family.
talk about a few specific species,
I know there's the blue
but
one.
the family overall is just like
the blue one's
massively
my favorite.
diverse. So picture.
Picture. I'll put a bunch of pictures. Or
So-
he'll get a bunch of pictures.
So yeah, the poison dart frogs, they're obviously, like I say, because they're so diverse, they come in so many different colors. There's yellows, there's blacks, there's blues, there's like rainbow looking guys.
Blue one.
The blue one's nice.
Yeah, the blue one's cute. The rainbow guys also.
So anyway, these little guys range between an inch to, and some of them grow as big as
That's about
2.4
an
inches.
Yeah.
So in centimeters, that's 2.5 centimeters to as big as 6.5 centimeters.
Yeah, that's about 6.5.
Yeah. So they're small boys.
They're small boys.
Very, very small boys.
And they've got big eyes.
And they
they want to be loved.
they live in the rainforest
Hmm.
in Central and South America. Amazon rainforest.
Amazon,
Stay away.
Yeah.
That is a
We
crazy
also
place
want to
too.
go there. Oh my gosh, the Amazon rainforest has manatees.
That's cute.
We'll talk about it another time. But
So, yeah.
they have manatees.
Anyway, these guys use a batrachotoxin, which is also a neurotoxin, very similar to the one that you spoke
Oh,
about.
mine was, but
And basically what this one does
yeah.
is it also binds to those sodium channels you spoke about. But the difference is yours blocks sodium.
No, mine opens it. It jams it open.
Yeah, so
I think it's the same toxin.
so yours creates paralysis.
Yes.
This one creates convulsions. So yours stops
Ooh.
movement, this one creates movement.
Interesting.
Random movement.
Okay. Okay.
And then eventually death.
So it must be
Because
I
there's a
think they're
lethal storm
yeah.
of hyperactivity in the nerves, synapses, and muscle cells.
Yeah.
So
So-
basically your muscles work way too much in random orders, and
Mhm.
eventually you just end
Yeah,
up
you
passing
convulse.
away.
But I think it's the same family of toxins. Yours is just a slightly
Yeah.
different type because mine's
Yeah.
homobatrachotoxin and yours
Yeah.
is batrachotoxin.
But batrachotoxin.
Yeah, I think I
Anyways,
said it weirdly
So
earlier.
these guys don't use their toxin for food. They use it purely to protect themselves from predation.
But if like they're
be
already in
eaten?
someone's mouth,
What?
if they're already in someone's mouth, aren't they like dead already?
That thing's gonna die anyway too. So you might as well take out your predator at the same time if you're gonna die.
Yeah,
You die for the cause.
you die for the cause. Yeah.
But anyway, they get their toxin from the food that they eat as well.
Okay.
So they specifically eat formicine ants. So they're insectivores. They eat ants, and they use their tongue to basically suck up the ant. And
like anteaters.
yeah, well, kind of.
Yeah. Well, like frogs, I guess.
They are frogs.
They are frogs.
They're diurnal little boys, so they run around, well, hop around in the day.
They're like us.
Yeah.
We're diurnal. Well, some people aren't, but
Some
you
people-
should be diurnal.
As a human, you
Night
should be.
owls don't exist, scientifically speaking.
But yeah, these little guys, even though they are extremely poisonous and you shouldn't touch them, don't kill them.
Yeah.
Because they're actually really ecologically important because most of the insects that they eat
are invasive.
are known for overgrazing on plants.
Okay, yeah.
So if you kill the frog, plants overgrow
They can become invasive.
and become invasive, and then Amazon rainforest, cheers. Bye.
Yeah. I mean, I think just to hop on that quickly, don't kill any of these things.
Yeah, actually true.
Don't kill the birds. Don't kill the box jellyfish. Don't kill the things. And I don't mean this in a mean or nasty way. The only organisms that are ecologically useless on planet Earth is us.
True.
Every other organism is
Has a
ecologically
function.
important. They have a reason that they exist.
Yeah.
Do not kill them because you don't like them. You are the reason that they are causing problems. You're in their hood. Our houses, their hood. Our baths, their hood. Our beaches, their hood. You're a guest on this planet, okay? Just remember that. Don't just because we're talking about poisonous trees and poisonous plants, and obviously if they're out of control, we need to control them. Obviously. But please don't kill the cute little things. Don't kill my favorite tree. Just because it's gonna kill you. It's my favorite tree,
It's chemical
guys.
burns, hey.
It's my favorite tree. Don't kill it. And you'll probably find, I didn't check its ecological niche, but it's probably protecting something else. There's probably a bird that feeds on it or something that needs protection and they take protection in the trees. Like sea anemones are poisonous, but clownfish use them for protection. Guys, don't. Respect. Okay? And find them cute. Find cute. Then don't kill.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done with my rant.
So, the reason why I specifically said they're ecologically important is just to educate people that this family is actually, most of the species are endangered. And obviously, I'm just trying to raise awareness here so we can save the poison dart frogs because
Save them.
So there's I also included a few species examples just so that we can see the different colors as well. So there's the black-legged poison dart frog.
I think I know what that
It's
one
a
is.
yellow frog
Yes.
picture
Picture.
with black legs.
Yeah, black
It's
legs.
actually really cute. Kind of a medium size for these frogs because obviously they're all really small. Species name Philobatus bicolor.
Bicolor, okay, cool. 2 colors.
So yeah, bicolor, bi, 2 color.
And most species
Yellow,
that have
black are 2 colors.
Yeah, most
Black and
species that have bicolor. Well, Dietes bicolor is also black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black
Okay.
and yellow.
More. Keep going.
Then I've got the sky blue poison dart frog.
Oh.
Also endangered, but this one comes from Peru.
Peru's cool.
Scientific name Dendrobatus azureus.
Okay.
Azureus? I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
they both of these are endangered because of agriculture as well as mining in their areas.
Yeah, Peru.
So a shame.
Peru's got a lot of mining.
Save the dart frogs, guys.
Save the dart frog.
And I know people also keep them as pets.
Yeah, so also
They have like little terrariums where they have like poison dart frogs. Why?
James and I hadn't. You said you wanted one.
I said they were cute.
Okay, fair. Okay, do you want to do the end bit? Because I did the. Oh no, you did the intro. We'll split the end bit. I'll do my end bit. You do your end bit.
Okay.
Okay. If you like this video and you are watching on YouTube, I don't know why I'm talking like this. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah.
This is the first video that we're recording after the channel.
Yeah, after the first
Yeah.
episode's been released. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback, I must say.
And we're really
I'm quite
excited
impressed.
about it. We're really happy. Thank you all, everyone who has liked,
Yeah,
subscribed.
thank you.
The couple of people who've left
Thank you very
comments.
much.
We've got some comments on our reels. I don't know if you've checked the YouTube comments.
No, not the YouTube.
He hasn't. We've gotten some really cool ones. So really, thank you for all your support. On Spotify, we've gotten a couple of 5-star reviews. I think I told you.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I didn't. I haven't.
You did not tell me.
We've gotten a couple of follows, a couple of streams.
That's cool.
Apple Podcasts is not giving me the analytics, but I know a couple of my friends have been listening on Apple Podcasts. Okay. So really, guys, thank you. Thank you for so much. Keep it up. Please keep supporting. We know it's only the first one. Yeah, I'm doing the Korean heart.
Korean, hey, let's go, guys.
Leave a comment. Answer the question of the week, which we'll give you in a minute. You have it.
Yes, I do. I got it.
And keep supporting as always. If you would like to get in touch with us, you can do so on irrelevantbrax@gmail.com. Please send in animal stories. Maybe you've met a poison dart frog. Maybe you were stung by a box jellyfish. Hello,
and survived.
My cat is here now and survived. Maybe you keep manchineal trees because you don't like children playing in your yard. I don't know. Tell us your plant and animal stories. Send them to us.
If you also want to send stories on DMs.
Yeah, you can do it on Instagram.
I'll accept those too. So we're on Instagram and TikTok now @irrelevantbrax. Yeah, so you can also send the DMs if you want. And I also use the Instagram and TikTok to post the pictures that we put on our YouTube video
Yeah.
for the audio listeners to go and check out.
The Grinch has a lot to say about all of this. Kitty. But yes, and also the response we've had on Instagram and TikTok has also been lovely.
Yeah, it's
so
been
thank you.
incredible. So thank you guys.
Thank you. We really appreciate it. But yeah, send us your animal and plant stories. We haven't decided when we're going to do the monthly episode. Mostly, I think, because we haven't really got anything yet.
Yeah.
But when we get stuff, we will schedule in an episode, and it'll probably